Om Shanti. We all belong to Yagya, and Yagya belongs to us. So many children were adopted by Baba, and they lived as a big family. And then Baba also created a trust of eight young sisters. And Baba surrendered everything, all his wealth, properties, whatever he had, to this trust. Then whatever Shiv Baba will give direction through Brahma Baba, trust will perform those duties. All of them were young, but very sensible, very mature. And then since Baba surrendered everything, he never used the word mine or I gave or I did. This is mine. He was very detached and had 100% trust that everything will be used in worthwhile way. From ordinary diamonds, he created living diamonds. Today, each child of Baba, whether they are ancestor souls or us, we children, each one is very valuable. Baba made us realize that each one of us, we are good servers for the entire world. Baba showed us how to have unlimited distaste from this old world. Baba was a trustee and never had any kind of arrogance. Even in society, there was a lot of opposition from the families because a lot of social customs and systems were not followed. But Baba remained unshakable and steady and never got affected by criticism. So opposition grew and they did many things. They wanted to take back the families, children, but they won't like to go. They wouldn't go. They demonstrated, and children will be standing for 6, 7 hours outside and won't like to go, wouldn't go. And it was not Baba who was holding them, but deep within their love for Baba. And I think that they knew deep within what the life should be for them, for what they want to live, what is their purpose. So we will experience some of those scenes of Yagya, where these young ones grew as teenagers, and from teenagers grew further to adults, learned a lot, did karma yoga, lived a disciplined life, and these all souls are our ancestor souls today. We all appreciate their sacrifice, their tapasya, and role they played during the foundation of Yagya, and kept the fire, the flame ignited for all of us. They also protecting Yagya and sustaining all of us. Om Shanti.
On a विदेश बाबा के पंछी तुझे जाना देश विदेश तुझे जाना देश विदेश ले जाना तू याद रूहानी सबको सुनाना सच कहानी रे हो नई दुनिया नवयुग होगा अब देना खुशी का संदेश तुझे जाना देश विदेश तुझे जाना देश विदेश बाबा के पंछी तुझे जाना देश विदेश तुझे जाना देश विदेश विश्व में त्राही त्राही मची है दुखी अशांत सृष्टि बनी है हो दुख हरता सुख करता जाते धर के फरिश्ता वेश तुझे जाना देश विदेश तुझे जाना देश विदेश बाबा के पंछी तुझे जाना देश विदेश तुझे जाना देश विदेश भारत का तुम भाल सजाना आबू में शिव आए बताना रे हो परम पिता मिलने आए तज परम धाम का देश तुझे जाना देश विदेश तुझे जाना देश विदेश
Om Shanti. We are on journey of Yagya. You saw that how when they became teenagers, all the children were grown up. During that time, there was partition of country, India. And then it was divided in Pakistan and India. And that time was really, really very, very difficult time in form of families separated and they were given deadline. Those who moved to Pakistan, those who stayed there. So Baba at that time decided that they want to stay in Karachi, and that was part of Pakistan. And they always found that during partition, when there was lot of bloodshed and killing, lot of things were happening between Hindus and Muslims. But Baba told them that those who have good yoga are not in body consciousness, no one will be able to touch them, do anything. But then after a few years, partition was in 47, in few years, the families of friends and families of these all surrender ones kept calling them to say what you all will serve there, who will listen to knowledge, why don't you all come to India? And Baba, because with 300 big community to go somewhere was not easy. But in 1951, Baba decided to move to India, but where to find place, and some of the friends and families helped them to find a place in Mount Abu, and it was an old palace because many kings used to have their palaces there, and some were vacant. So you saw that Pakistan government at that time gave them a big ship and allowed them to carry whatever they want to. Baba sold all the properties, many houses, but government gave them lot of like food and day-to-day use things for what they could, take it in the ship. They put them in the ship. And you also saw that that ship arrived in port called Porbandar in Gujarat. So Karachi to Porbandar was their journey. And then you saw a train at Porbandar taking them to Abu Road. And that's where the journey was. And then they all got settled, and difficult time with very minimum resources. And I thought, you know that when we all go to Mount Abu, now is better, but before, the water, whatever reason, food, many get sick, and they have problems with stomach, with flu. Same was happening with them too. But they managed, and then they got invitation. How that happened, but from Japan, they came to know about them and asked a delegation to come. So Dadi Prakash Mani, Ratan Mohini Dadi, and brother Anand Kishore, one of the brother who was surrendered, they all went to Japan, and they were well received. And Baba wanted them to print this sculpture, Trimurti, cycle. They printed for them thousands and thousands and sent them by ship. So they did a lot of service, and you also saw that they were welcomed back. So they were garlanded, and only brother Anand Kishore knew English. Both Dadis, Prakash Mani and Ratan Mohini Dadi, they also knew English. I don't know how much they spoke, but definitely they knew, they could read, and so whatever, but they gave them someone to translate from English to Japanese. So that's where the first chapter of foreign service began. And they really, it was difficult in the beginning even to go out, because for 14 years they had not much contact with outside world. I remember when they came to Delhi, I met some of them. They didn't know about currency. They didn't know a lot of things, because for 14 years they were not in contact. But they learned everything. They learned the language. They learned the currency. It was really, really a beginning for them of a different life. So that's what was shown in the few of the pictures which you saw. So that's the journey, the beginning of service which happened. So tomorrow morning, today's blessing for tomorrow. May you be a master bestower. May you be master bestower and experience the stage of having pure and positive thoughts for yourself and others, like Father Brahma. Pure and positive thoughts for yourself and others, like Father Brahma. Om Shanti.
Shanti. So today we'll be knowing our three dadis, Brij Pushpa Dadi, Brijendra Dadi, and Brij Shanta Dadi. So Didi will introduce us, all these three dadis. So first we will know about Brij Pushpa Dadi.
Brij Pushpadari, they were six sisters. They came, and when I came in Gyan, they all were there, very young. But there were six of them, and one was the last one in Delhi. Also stayed lot at ORC, was Kamal Mani Dadi. So they came together, they surrendered, and everyone played part. So different centers at that time, and Baba used to send them at different places. But she also left body at early age. Brijendra Dadi actually is Baba's daughter-in-law. She was sent to Bombay to start doing service. She is the one who really was with Brahma Baba. Even at home when Yagya hadn't started, and will constantly observe what Brahma Baba was experiencing. Like when she will say, when they start realizing that Shiv Baba, God is coming, she wouldn't believe because they had gurus, they had read scriptures. So she will question Brahma Baba, question Shiv Baba actually. If you are God, if you are this, show me this, help me to understand. Many times she saw Shiv Baba coming and entering in Brahma Baba. So gradually she started having faith. But because Brahma Baba had so many gurus, so it took time. But Brijendra Dadi is the one who then started service in Bombay. And then another is, Brishanta Dadi. They were two sisters with the mother, and they all surrendered together. But she served in Pune, was a good speaker, and a lot of love for Yagya. And of course, all Dadis had. I met her many times. I heard her talk. Very, very dedicated and very, very balanced personality. Om Shanti.
सब करके खुद